All right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Right, hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, that is working. I've got a cold today, which I'll mention again in a bit. I couldn't resist trying to do the clickbait stuff again, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably stop after today, though. I really can't be asked anymore. All right, Beaven. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, Rich. I got a cold today, so I ain't gonna be able to sit like this for very long. Yeah, I'm hot already, to be honest. So, yeah. We'll try the old clickbait for one more night. All right, Peach. Yeah, so what's everyone been at then? I'm going to be sneezing and coughing for this whole fucking stream, by the way. All right, Jad. Yeah, I'm going to have to take this off in a minute. I'm already too fucking hot. Yeah, so what you lot been at? Oh, you got it, did you, Peach? Nice one, mate. That was my t-shirt I was wearing a minute ago. All right, now, I feel a little bit better now from earlier. I had a little bit of a sleep. Takes his shirt off. It's there. I've already took it off. All right, let me turn this around a bit. I'll have to go on to the other thing in a minute. Yeah, now, slingshot, Tim, noodles, Krylon. You all right, everyone? Yeah. Yeah, I got a cold. Funny who's right now, I don't feel too bad. Lunatic cultist, all right? Oh, nice one, Slingshot. Yeah, I watched it the other day at the cinema myself. Yeah, we won't do no spoilers. You can say whether you liked it and that, though. And you could probably say bits if you don't say too much. But, yeah, I watched it, and I really enjoyed it, actually. It was very gory, like really good deaths, wasn't it? Good special effect deaths. Oh, you liked it, did you? Yeah, I really liked it. Yeah, I watched it in the cinema with Daryl. You've been working all day, have you, lunatic? Right, I'm just going to go on to the other thing so I can see this in the slightly better way, and then put on the slow mode if I need to. So just for a couple of, like, maybe 30 seconds, I won't be able to see anything. All right, I'll just come back over here for a minute. E Honda, you right, mate? Did you get my reply? We will sort something out eventually. I'm ill today, everyone, by the way. Marcus, you right, mate? Sam, you right? Right, I'm just going over to the bit where I can put slow mode on and that. Right, pop out chat. Right, how many people are on? What's that, Beeben? 76.8. They had a bug this week as well. Luckily, it only lasted a few days. Yeah, nothing worse than a bug. They're worse than a cold after time. All right, Beeben. Yeah, that's all right. That's cool, mate. Yeah, yeah. Whack it on there as a reminder to yourself, if that helps. Right, I'm going to whack the slow mode on because it's already going quite quick today. Yeah, interesting clip. But I just thought I'd give it one more go, Liam, see what happens, see if it works. I went on Google Trending, had a look what the latest trends were. Happened to be those. So I thought, fuck it. I'll try it one more time. To be honest, I ain't really in the mood for that kind of stuff tonight. But gets your views, don't it? So right, where am I? Yeah. Krylon said later now. Pete said triggers are welded, but you can open and close it, so it's still good. Yeah, I think that's still good, and that'll still be it's a very fun, good thing to have. You know what I mean? Looks like it did pop up now. Took its time though, didn't it? The old like thing. Sam, yes, I did get your email actually. Yeah, that did make me laugh actually. Good video that was. Yeah. I think when you sent that, I was just getting the code, so I didn't reply. Pete said, Kanye West. Waiting for someone to ask that. Oh, Kanye, yeah. I thought, actually, ignore me. Oh, you. Oh, yes, well, that'd help. Don't help that you wrote it wrong and I'm fucking ill and can't fucking, oh, God. Clickbait is the key to success for YouTube. I agree with you there, mate. I agree with you there. Thanks up today. I have some awesome new stuff coming, and I think you're going to love my new toys. Nice one, mate. E Honda said, "How powerful is that crossbow behind you?" Right, that one up there is a 175 pound compound crossbow. There's a 150 there, and the pistols I've got are 80 pound ones, but they're. I don't know if you've ever had a pistol crossbow. The old ones was never really 80 pounds. At most, they was about 40. These ones now, they've redone them, and they're actually nearly like 75 pound. They're really good. But yeah, 175 for that one. Very powerful, but it's a bit too powerful for my garden. I don't get it out a lot purely because of the power of it. Is Brexit real? Do you know what? I don't think it is, Liam. Right, Dan. He said, "Good evening, everyone." Nightbot. Oh yeah, of course, Mike. Yeah, hello everyone. If I haven't said hello yet. Yes, thanks, but we'll have an early night tomorrow before work tomorrow. He's walking on sunshine. Pete said, "Oh, I do have 80 pound pistol string. I found it the other day under my bed." Nice one. What, one of the old ones or one of the new ones? So I've got some of the old pistol crossbows, strings, sorry. Prep for it, right, mate? Dan said, "I enjoyed my time out earlier, gave me time to reflect." Well, you asked for it. No, but he actually did ask for it. He actually asked me to time him out. I'm interested to see what happens. I've never been timed out on someone's thing, so it actually does say that you can't comment. E Honda said he has 150 compound crossbow. Yeah, I got a recurve, 150 recurve there. I got quite a few crossbows. I got quite a few homemade ones up in the loft in my attic. I did have a really nice Barnet one, which was worth a lot of money. It would have been getting on for like $900 probably. How much it would have been worth now, and then it ended up getting broken while we was drunk. T2, right, mate? He said, "Just now, her breast looks like Mike Tyson. Used to be a punch bag, but fair. Not saying just now. High, sorry, and then stop. And then he was saying her breasts look like Mike Tyson's. Used it as a punch bag, but fair play. She has really good spirits. She keeps saying it's gone. Oh yeah, your missus. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Oh no, well, good. Teacher, I'm ill at the minute. If I get a bit sort of tongue tied and don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, is your missus had her operation then? I hope her a nice speedy recovery. Pete said got it like 9 months ago. Something, so probably a nurse. I'm seem to be missing things here. Oh, sorry, Peach. I do have the pistol crossbow. This whole stream tonight is going to be fucked, by the way. For me forgetting things. Just be prepared for that. Sam said you should have put Greta Thunberg as the title. Give us snowflake thrills. Yeah, I didn't think of that. What I did. That's the young girl, the climate change girl, innit? Who, even when she went to America, went on a fucking catamaran thing. So she did no carbon footprint or whatever. Slingshot said, "What happened to the slingshot tutorial?" I'm still going to do it, mate. I'm ill at the minute. Oh, that reminds me. I did get Liam's hammer, so his hammer can be started soon. His Warhammer. When I do the Warhammer, I'll do the slingshot as well. I just ain't got around to it yet. E Honda said, "What is the law for crossbow in the UK?" Yeah, we can order them, get them sent through. You can buy it online, get it sent through the post. No restrictions on power or anything like that. The only thing we're not allowed to hunt with them, but as far as owning them, yeah, we can own any power crossbow basically. Yeah, just need to be 18, as Liam says there. Richard said, a little annoyed about my longbow. Oh, yeah, sorry, I meant to message you about that, Rich, or talk to you about it anyway. Longbow not cracking, but should only cost 15 to repair. And you're not having a lot of luck with stuff like that, are you? It's brand new boat. That was your brand new one, wasn't it? Then I would love to have a bit of whiskey, but you know what I'm like. If I have one, I can't stop, so I'll have to suffer. Prep for it said, can you design an automatic crossbow like in the movie Fort the Slayer? I don't know. The only thing I know about anything like that, as soon as it starts having any kind of power enough to actually hurt a person, it makes it very difficult for something to cock it. I've tried a pump action crossbow with just an £80 pistol prod, and even that was too much to cock. With a pump, you have to have some kind of lever doing it, but there must be a way. It's just working out that way. Mark said she needs an ass kicking. Yeah, we have caramel apples over here. Slingshot, we call them toffee apples, and you normally get them at the fair. Irishman, you right, mate? Yeah, I'll just buy George Sprout's crossbows. Yeah, but his one's way too expensive, I think, for what it is. Sam said to Marcus, there was a YouTube video of her speech in tune with death metal songs. Fuck's sake. Then said the £80 redback is hard to cock. That's it. That's what I mean. And yeah, I tried to make a pump action crossbow with the old prods, which was probably only £40. That's why they don't exist, because it's just not. You have to have some kind of leverage when you do it. E Honda said, "Damn man, I thought I had a lot. You have more swords, more guns, more crossbows, more knives than I have, but only a few more of each." Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in the loft, behind the sofa there, under the bed, stuff like that. Sam said, eat some Vicks Vapor out, Mike, decongest you. Funny thing is, I ain't that bad, really. I've got a bit of a runny nose. But yes, if I feel desperate, Sam, I'll eat some Vicks. Richard said, can't string it, Peach. It's where the string groove is cracked, as I was bracing it using the bowstringer came with as well. Slingshot said they're a popular Halloween treat in the US, like our toffee apples with crushed peanuts. That sounds really nice. I've never had a toffee apple with crushed peanuts on. Sounds fucking lovely. Never had one of them. To be honest, I haven't had things like caramel apple, toffee apple, or candy floss since, I don't know, about 20 fucking years probably. Right, Tumbo. Doing a bit of clickbait tonight. See if we can get some more viewers. I'm ill as well. I don't know if that's instantly obvious. Ehon said, we'll have to get ready for work. Hit me back on the email I sent you. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Ehon. I'll definitely message you, mate. Ask these lot. I have a habit of reading messages and then not replying, but I will reply to you, and I am up for that. It's just whether I've got the capability for it, because I've got a very shit computer that I've even tried to put OBS on and it wouldn't work. But we'll give it a go. Definitely, I'm up for that. I did watch one of your streams, actually, where you had the 6 people on there. Yeah, see you later, mate. Have a good day at work. Scott said, I feel sorry for the fucking dust up your house. Irishman said, Mike, hold your head over a basin of hot water. Breathe in the steam, it'll clear your nose up. Funny thing is, before I was doing this, I wasn't too bad. I think it's because I'm constantly talking. Oh, God. Pete said he's a forgetful one. He speaks the truth. I'm known for it, ain't I? Irishman, I'll try that. Pete said, you get the green apples with milk chocolate on usually. Oh, yes, I forgot about them. Yeah, they're quite nice. Like I said, Blackpool Pleasure Beach used to do some great fresh donuts. Yeah, fresh donuts when they're fucking warm are lovely, aren't they? It's funny enough, I had Candy Floss last week. She's ever such a fun girl. Oh, fuck's sake. I've got a bog roll next to me at least, so. Someone remind me in about half an hour to take some paracetamol. Yeah, I never thought of that, Liam. I suppose it would, because that is all it is, really, isn't it? Sugar. Liam said, put Candy Floss in water, literally turns it into coloured sugar. I know what to wear now if I ever get fucking cold. One of these. If you ever get cold, you fancy being warmed up and feeling nice and secure, put your body armour. Not that I'm fucking cold tonight, because I've got fucking temperature. Yeah, let me know something, some of you lot. Is that fucking thing brighter again than it was? The photo frame? Because I adjusted it so you could read it better. And since I changed the card, it seems brighter again. I don't know if I've put the wrong pictures on there. Can you read it all right? You could read it better before, I thought. I don't know. All right, Bristol, I'm back with the original name. Nice one. Testing. I don't know what it is, Liam. I put a different... I had to take all the pictures off the memory stick I had and put them on a memory card because the memory stick was broken. And now it don't seem to look quite as good. Scott D. Right, mate, he said, is that an air pistol below the sword on the left? What, the one on the left? On the left, there's 3 replicas and air pistol. On the right, there's a replica, an air pistol, an airsoft, and air pistol. So yes and no. Yeah, I don't know what I've done there. Something's changed on that. Maybe I've accidentally reset it and got to put the settings down again. Oklahoma Savage, right, mate? Yes, I have. Well, I don't know anything. He said, has anyone heard about the Takeshi 69 thing going on? I know of it, yes. But he's turning a bit of a super grass, we would call him. And it was supposedly, that's what the joke is, isn't it? He's a rapper, isn't he? Up in court for something, I don't know what. But he's supposedly snitching, super snitch. That's as much as I know, mate. I'll change the settings on that. Maybe I've accidentally changed something when I messed around with it. Irishman said, instead of giving the kids those apples with chocolate for Halloween, the idea, cover onions. For fuck's sake, that'll teach them. Yes, he has got yeah, he has a bit of a status face, isn't he? Oklahoma. Richard said, if I ever go high in draw weight, Mike, I'll just have to make them. It's annoying getting someone to build them. Yeah. Mark, you don't know, you couldn't make Richard a very powerful bow, could you? £100 bow, could you? £150 bow. Right, Matt, by the way, JGR Survival, if anyone's wondering, is my actual twin brother, if people don't know. Bristol said, just blurry this way, maybe this laptop. No, it's on mine as well, and it wasn't at one point. I think what I've done, where I've took the card out and done something, I reckon it's reset the brightness on it, so I'll turn the brightness down. Let me write that down. I reckon it's that. If you lot say it's bright for you, the settings have changed somehow. Scott said, I live in Scotland and need a license for air rifles, bunch of bastards. Yeah, we'll get that down here eventually, Scott, I reckon. Which will be very annoying. Zed said, the only super grass I know is illegal. Webs said, yeah, the exposure's higher, so whites tend to bleed out. Yeah, I'll tell you what I reckon's happened is, as I said, I think I was messing around with it, and I reckon I've accidentally it's reset itself, so it's probably on medium brightness. It probably needs to be on the lowest brightness. But yeah, JGR survived. If anyone wondered, that is my actual real brother, twin brother. Well, where was I? Irishman. No, T2 said to Irishman, if I do that, the kids around here will probably smash the windows. Good idea to tell them to knock next door. Right, Tactical. By the way, what's the views at the minute? Have I actually managed to get any more views doing the clickbait titles? Alright, just got to put something like fucking... Nah, it don't matter anyway. I'm still here. I've got a weird little itchy fucking bit on my hand. I was just going to put some cream on it. 27, that ain't too bad. About normal, isn't it? I didn't think this one would work tonight. All right. Pete said it's 27. JJR said most powerful bow I made was £60. Yeah, he wants really, really powerful bows, but he struggles to get them. And then the one he just got, the fucking knock broke straight away. Yeah, it flicks up and down 1 or 2 every few seconds. Oh, what the views you mean? Our client said icy hot will make it not itch. Never put that stuff on your twig and berries or you regret it. Tell you what I was putting on it, that works lovely for any fucking itches. Not really for itches, but Germaline, because it's got a fucking local anaesthetic in it, it will numb itching. It's good for itching. But I got a weird... I was drunk one night and was just playing around. And I wasn't doing the old angry punching a door, but I just punched the door just for like, I don't know. And ever since I've done that, I've had this fucking mark there. That was 3 years ago. The itch is like fuck. Like a little bit of eczema. Cheers now. Thank you for sharing the links. Yeah, don't forget to get your WeaponCollector merchandise. I've got my t-shirt on under this. Pete said, why don't you ask the guy from Todd Cutler's videos? His one was 200, I think. Yeah, I bet they'd probably charge you that much as well, though, Peach. When I said, why is tie rosettes? It's why tie rosettes are good for sore throat, as they numb it for like an hour. Nice. No, I think I can't. Let me. It does smell ever so slightly different. I'll tell you what don't smell like it used to. Brasso don't. Last time I got Brasso, I thought it smelled like petrol. It never used to. It used to smell like ammonia. Just now said what was much stronger years ago. Tactical Pirate said dentine chewing gum. Smells like German. Fuck's sake, yeah, I wouldn't want to be chewing on that. Yeah, it's annoying this fucking live stream thing now. You know what? I can't even put tags on the videos. Granted to Marcus, you can buy canned biscuits and fry the dough. You can shake in sugar and cinnamon or put canned icing on them. Tactical said, yeah, watered down for the snowflakes now. Oh, what? Yeah, Germany, yeah. Good old fucking shit that is, though. For cuts, you know, you get a cut, put a bit of that in. It's antiseptic. So it'll clean it and numb it. As I said, it's good for if you have fucking itchy fucking bits and you ain't got nothing to put on it. That'll get rid of it. Richard said, I may try a PPR pipe bow from Germany. It's a green coloured pipe, but the wall thickness is nearly 10 millimeters. That will work. That may work. Yeah, I hope you get on with it eventually, Rich. It sounds like a fucking pain in the ass, but for the luck you've been having, you'd be better off trying to make them, I think, because at least if they fuck up, it's not costing you any money. Yeah, TCP. I had some TCP. That fucking stuff really stinks, doesn't it? That's good for cleaning, but it don't numb anything, does it? Candy floss is cotton candy. Is candy floss cotton candy? Yeah. Yeah, candy floss is cotton candy, mate. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I went and watched Rambo. Did I tell you, Mark? I forgot to tell you, actually. I went and watched Rambo with Daryl the other day at cinema, Tuesday. It was good. I was going to tell you, but I think you was ill, weren't you? I was going to say to you, do you want to come? But then I thought, oh, he's ill. I'm pretty sure you told me that day you was ill. Well, you can gargle with TCP, can't you? I think you have to water it down first. Pete said, funny, we should call it sweet floss. Yeah. Oh, just about to, yes. Yes, Liam. It's a bit early, but it's only, I think, technically, the last time I had one was 5 o'clock. So I actually could have one. I could have them now. It's every 4 hours, isn't it? But yeah. What, did you hear me opening it? Yeah, I imagine that would be fucking horrible, swallowing TCP. Nice one, Liam. Yeah, I bet you are. He said he knew I was opening the tablets because he's familiar with the sound of rustling foil packets. I forget because I was doing it here as well, wasn't I? So you would have heard it under the thing. Yeah, well, yeah, I do chew and pitch. I can't. They get stuck in my throat if I don't. I don't chew up. I only chew up tablets you're allowed to chew up, if you know what I mean. You know, things like ibuprofen. You're not supposed to chew them up, are you? Zed said, "Yeah, you can gargle with it watered down. Not the most pleasant experience." Yeah, I have done it. I have done it. Sam said, "Rambling root beer doesn't ring a bell. We used to have A&W root beer drive-ins when I was a kid." JJR survival. I had a splinter as thick as a match stuck down behind my nail for about a month. I soaked it in TCP, and it never once got infected. Fuck's sake, man. Well, yeah, done the job. They're well painful, the ones under your nail, aren't they? Couldn't you get it out or something? Slingshot said, "Did you listen to the Toadies?" No, you might have to send me that again. Now said, "How's your sleep been, Liam, last few nights?" Scott said, "Ordered a few knives today before this delivery law comes in." That might post it. It's already in, Scott. So, but I think a lot of companies aren't taking their notice of it yet. Yeah, it's done. It's happening. I don't think they're I don't think a lot of companies are bothering with it, if you know what I mean. Weapons I've said, what I hate is when you buy paracetamol, cocodamol, they give you a giant round tablets, not the pill shake ones. Yeah, a lot of tablets I struggle to, they get stuck in my throat, so I either have to eat something. I had some of my book friends about half an hour ago, and I had to eat something to push it down. Yeah, always irritates the throat on the way down. JGR said, "You like Rambo?" Yeah, I thought it was really good, Matt. It was it ain't like 2, 3, and 4 where he's fighting. I won't say too much, where he's fighting like military. But he is obviously fighting people, and it's almost a bit of a revenge homestead kind of film. For half of it, had extremely gory deaths. It was good. It was well worth watching. Possible. I've not watched any of the old ones for years, though. It may even be my second favourite Rambo. One of the things I loved in it, though, when he punches people or stabs them, it's like the hardest punch or the hardest stab you've ever seen. He stabs him like in the head so hard, you think the head's going to come off. It's so hard. Great. Yeah, it's really good. There is a director's cut or something where there's an extra 10 minutes, but it wasn't on the cinema one. I'm going to have to try and catch up a bit. Architect Holmes said the new Rambo probably comes out guns blazing in a wheelchair. Yep, send me those pics, Peach. Marcus said we've got one of those bounce along nights. Pretty good. Yeah, it's all right, isn't it, Marcus? Sort of just let it go on as it goes. I quite enjoyed like that. If Viagra gets stuck in your throat, you'll have a stiff neck for weeks. Right. Yep, just chew on the paracetamol. Right, John. He's old but powerful. Yeah, it's really good, Mark. I really liked it. As at the end, here's a little tip for anyone who watches it, right? When the film ends, this won't be a spoiler, it starts showing all of the old films. So it will show a little bit of the first one, a little bit of the second one, a little bit of the third one, a little bit of the fourth one. Keep watching it, because then it then shows a bit more of that one, the fifth one, which or whatever. Is it the fifth one or sixth one? But yeah, it was quite an interesting one. Exclamation mark, like Zed. Yeah, pop up. Yeah, I really enjoyed it actually. Yeah, it was good. But yeah, the death was great, and yeah, when he was punching people or stabbing them, it was like I wouldn't even be able to imitate it. Like the hardest fucking stab you've ever fucking seen. It's great. Every single time he does it, every time he stabs someone or hacks on someone, you know, punches them. I don't know if it's because I was in the cinema as well. But like when he fucking punches him, the whole fucking cinema was fucking rumbling. Slingshot said any new project. I've always got new projects, mate. But the next thing will be the slingshot. The next it'll be Liam's Warhammer. I've got the hammer for it. I've already took the handle off. I didn't even bother like waiting for the bloody. So when I do it, I've already whacked the fucking handle off. Ready to go. And there's the beginning of your Warhammer, Liam. Right, I'm just going to try and catch up a bit. Scott said, got any new saps or blackjacks? No, although they're legal, you know, they're hard to find. A couple of others asked me earlier, Mike, who was at the door. I think everyone was disappointed when I told them. Yeah, that did make me laugh. Yes. He shut off because there was someone at the door, and there wasn't. Irishman said there's a truck carrying Viagra hijacked in my area this week. Police are looking for 2 hardened criminals. Oklahoma said, what's the deal with the age-old thing between Brits and the French? Someone please explain the blue chicken statue. I saw it when I was touring the UK. You know, I don't know about that. What's the blue chicken statue then, anyone? I know that we've, you know, it may go 1066 was the last time that Britain was ever invaded and sort of conquered, and that was by the French. So we was French for a little bit 1,000 years ago. Bristol, any new weapons in Rambo film? I'm not sure. I didn't see anything. There may have been a new knife, but I couldn't really tell you, in all honesty. Sam said, Krylon, a few years ago, there was a family running a restaurant up my road that made Indian tacos. I was bummed when they closed. Weapons, I've said, maybe Rambo leaves all the comments saying, you weakling, so I could stab you through the vest of these. Yeah, and if so, he is being legit. That's it. Oh, fucking hell, I can't keep up to that. I'm going to have to whack it on a little bit more. This is the highest the slow mode's ever been. $50 seconds. What's that? Because of the cold, or if I said something bad, Tumbo? He said, wash your mouth out with soap, Mike. Weapons officer, probably all the countless historical wars we've had with the French, then decide to be on their side against the Germans. Strange world. Oh, we were never French. No, we weren't actually. Well, we know you're right. We weren't French. Right, where am I? Tactical said, Mike, I've got a metal CO2 M1911, but the nut doesn't form a seal now. You're welcome to it if you think you'd fix it. I'll get hold of you for that, mate, if you want. Tactical. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know where my statements come out. Tumbo, I'm ill, mate. We're class. We'll just take that as a something that spilled out my mouth while ill. Sort said, by the way, you kind of sap Mike from denim or leather. Yeah. Oh, I've made saps in that. I got a coin sap made of sofa leather. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Scott. I'm going to leave the pump action up. I can't pump it anyway, and because it's so high, it's hard to get down. I'll get down another day for you when there's a quieter stream. It's a bit mad at the minute. Sam said was asking what does what they got bummed after the the restaurant closed. That would mean you got yeah, anally raped, Sam. Eon says still going, I see. I use a SteamYard to broadcast my YouTube, and I'm pretty sure you can do it from your phone with an app. All right, I'll definitely look into that, mate. Mark Lyman said one thing we like to do here in the southeast US is put a shotgun primer in the end of an arrow, filled the shaft with gunpowder. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, homemade Rambo arrows. Yeah, that does sound good actually. Terry, he said, no, any help for food poisoning? What's the matter, Terry? I've missed something there. Terry said, what's going on here? Yeah. Doing a, what do you call it? Clickbait stream. Weapons officer, I can confirm when I visited it. Wouldn't pump. It's not tricking you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll sort it out eventually. I'll try and sort it out for next time you come around, Liam, so you can actually get to rack it. But yeah. It's fucking, that's probably the hardest gun to get down, that and that sword. Because you have to stand on that sofa and it starts sort of sinking down. Yeah, Terry, yeah, he's backed me up there. Right, while I got a load of you on, if any of you have ever wanted to support me, I've got a Patreon account. I only mention that because I don't know if a lot of you don't know this. You all know this, but some of you might not. I don't have ads on my channel. I also don't work or sign on, so I don't really have any income. So to support videos, I do need a bit of Patreon money, and the Patreon money only goes on videos as well. So if you wanted to support me, hopefully someone will put the Patreon link on in a second for me. It will come up under Nightbot. You can join for 80p a month or $1 a month. So it's about £1 a month with the tax. £1 a month, $1 a month, like 3p a day. Come on, even I can afford that. And it gets to support these things. Like if it wasn't for the Patreon, I wouldn't have either of those gun boards. Thank you, Tactical. Yeah, there's a lot of things I wouldn't be able to do. With the shooting competition, I wouldn't have been able to get the targets for it, or the pellets to shoot, or the CO2. So yeah, there's the link there under when Nightbot. Support WeaponCollector on Patreon for $1 or 80p a month. Right now, I've got the most amount of people I've ever had doing it. It's really good. So it shows people are really willing to support. And also, as a bonus, you get your name on that picture there. It looks better on normal videos because I use a different camera, and it normally looks better than that. Terry, Zed's just give you a bit of advice, drink loads of water. Actually, that's saying that, Zed, now you've mentioned that. Yeah, that's the same advice a doctor would give you. Stay hydrated. And he says stay dehydrated then. No, stay hydrated. Just drink loads of water, basically. And possibly, they reckon, flat lemonade, because it gives you a little bit of sugar back in your body as well. Richard said, similar to when people say, couch a fag. Proves it means it won't set alight easier. But to people in other countries, oh, your couch, yeah. Oh, your couch is fag proof. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, it means something completely different. Tim said to Tactical, oh, that's a bummer. Kept screwing once as it wouldn't pierce. Then he's starting it now, look. Realised it was already used, bent the CO2, was a bitch to get out. It could, I don't know what it, see, I've got a load of guns at the minute, Tactical, that are doing that, and I've replaced the seals. John, you right, mate? John's life. Now said, yeah, I had that with the lemonade. Yeah, I think it gives you, it rehydrates you, and it also gives you a little bit of sugar as well. Because you start, the more, like with the shits, the more you're losing all your minerals and that. So you want a bit of salt, that sugar, you know, to replace it. When I was crazy how easily old clothes used to set on fire. Really cheaply made Halloween costumes. Yeah, terrible, isn't it, really? I think shell suits used to be like that as well at one point. They were just fucking shoot up in flames in a second. Shirt lift as a normal one. Not a normal one, that's a common one. E-Honda, in all honesty, most of the stuff I've got that looks like firearms doesn't fire, but my air pistols and all that crossbows, I just shoot them in my garden. Weapons, I've said, apparently some people used to wash clothes in flammable liquids as well. Brilliant combination. Sam said, Liam, have you been setting children on fire lately? Yeah, it happened to Claudia Winkleman's daughter, didn't it? That's when they actually made a bit of a change. Or so, well, no, they've been changing it for years, haven't they? But Claudia Winkleman's daughter, her this is like a celebrity in the UK. Her daughter's costume went up in flames on Halloween, standing near a candle or something. Yeah, and then they stopped selling stuff like that. Oh, you typed that, did you, Tactical, and it didn't show? That's weird. Or have I just missed it? Don't know. Fuck am I? Richard said, I got an idea for fire arrows now. Arclime said, Mike, do you have any Nazi memorabilia? I love Nazi weapons and all that, even though they were the bad guys. That shit was cool. It certainly is cool. I don't own any purely because my house gets raided about every 6 years. We once got raided and they tried to use a single little badge that had a swastika on it in court to try and say we was fucking basically neo-Nazi skinheads or some bullshit like that. You know, that kind of shit. So now I don't have anything that has anything like that on it. But yeah, it is. They're fucking the Nazi daggers, man. That's fucking lovely stuff. The very Roman looking one. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it looks very good. Very interesting stuff. But yeah, for me, not worth the bother in the slightest. I can't risk it. Then I said, soon be pumpkin slashing. No, I will. I might get Liam to come round at the time for that. Jennifer, all right, said, we can shoot here in the UK. I'll shoot foxes and deer in Scotland. Nice. Yeah, we have some people on here. Sometimes we have SRS Power on this chat. Sometimes, occasionally, he does that kind of stuff, don't he? By the way, my title of my streams isn't normally this. I was trying a bit of clickbait tonight to see if we get more viewers on. I don't sit here dressed like this either half the time. Weapons officer, if it makes you a neo-Nazi skinhead, it must be the Führer. With just a couple of random items. That's it, yeah, if one thing. Sam said Mike has World War II lampshades. They always overlook those. George Spraff, slingshot and archery expert, and Adam Chellin, world champion thrower, do excellent video compilation videos. Yeah, WeaponCollector and weapons and stuff do awesome collaboration videos as well. And WeaponCollector and JDS Survival. But no, yeah, I have seen that them two was doing stuff together. I hadn't actually watched their videos though. Where am I? Tim said, I ground a swastika off my German paratrooper knife for that exact reason. Yeah, it's risky in this country. You know what I mean? Some people would be perfectly fine, but for me, it's not worth the bother for me. Zed said to Oklahoma, my father won an Iron Cross in World War II. It was off a GI who wasn't that good at poker as he thought he was. I used to collect World War II Nazi stuff, mostly medals and badges, but I had a bayonet and a HJ knife. I said, I think the only actual World War II Nazi German relic I have is a VM37, VM40, and VM44 gas masks. GM38 gas mask and an M40 helmet and an Iron Cross. It's interesting stuff, and there shouldn't be any reason you shouldn't be able to collect it. And I wouldn't discourage anyone else from doing it, but me personally, it's not worth the risk for me for what they do to me. You know, as you know, at my house, I'm sort of I should get them done for police harassment, really. All right, enough of that. Oh, that's enough of that now. But I don't even own books or anything with swastika or Nazis or anything like that. Jennifer said, yeah, Highlands of Scotland. Jennifer, do you do videos then? Feel free, or you can advertise your channel if you like. We're all for that sort of here. You know, if you think my viewers would like to watch your stuff, if you do videos. I can't seem to find a Q&A video. Who's challenging? Oh, neither of us have put it on yet. If I feel well enough, I'll put my one on tomorrow. Liam's going to put his on in about a month. The Soviet Union killed more people than the Nazis. And I've shitloads of Soviet stuff, but Soviet crimes are okay to pretend didn't happen nowadays. It's strange like that, though, isn't it, Liam? You know, one thing's acceptable, one not. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of editing, that one as well, isn't it? Because there was a lot of bits where I had to reread stuff, or we had to sit there for 5 minutes trying to think of stuff because we didn't know what our answers was going to be. E. Honda said, I imagine without any freedom of speech, you are worried about what your government do because you say the wrong thing on a live stream. It can be risky. Like, we have got freedom of speech in that here, but you've got to be careful what you do, especially sitting in front of guns. That's the main thing. If I say anything mildly threatening while sat in front of guns, you know, that could be very dodgy, and I could potentially have all of my legal weapons took away and then get in a very costly court case to try and get them back. But yeah, we do have freedom of speech, but it's just you got to be careful. You got to be sensible. Yeah, there's a lot of laws brought in to, you know, get you done for saying the wrong thing, basically. Oklahoma said, I have any kind of Confederate Civil War relic will make you be viewed the same way here in the US, even if it's historical. That's it. You know, with the I'll get this flag wrong now, but the Confederate flag, I suppose it is, isn't it? You know, the one with the cross and the stars, the one that's in the TV show, whatever the TV show is, I can't remember what it's called now. People own that over here for the TV show, not anything to do with the Confederate War. And I've seen people in the UK get told off for that when for them it's nothing. Dukes of Hazzard. It's just Dukes of Hazzard flag. They don't even know what it means, you know. If an English person has it, literally to them it don't mean anything. Richard said, Mike, you reckon 22mm Broomdale would be good for ribs for a test dummy. They're cheap. I think so. 22 mil. Oh, to be honest, from what them lot was saying, I reckon even that would be big for ribs. Could you cut them down that way? It's just it's how realistic you want it, Rich. That's all. That's all it is. It depends on how realistic you want it. Because I do think the ribs you got are massive compared to what real ribs would be. Yeah, that would work. It'd be cheap, wouldn't it, Rich? Never since don't actually do YouTube videos. Slingshot said I enjoy those videos, Mike, and they're awesome. But we both know Adam and George are big names in the community. I said when I finally get around to doing it, I'll stick it on straight away. Won't do it a month in advance. E Honda said, "What happened to the guy with the Hitler dog?" Count Dankula has probably got famous out of that, but he did get convicted of a crime for that. Yeah. I don't know what the crime was, but yeah, it's probably made him famous. He's just been on. He's going to be on the telly soon as well. Prep for it said history should not be forgotten. It happened to deal with it. It's like the new snowflake rules that have schools banning books because they don't fit in the whining politically correct hell. Yeah, that's it. It's pathetic, isn't it? Marcus said to Nell, I'd pop to the nursing home when my mates working and chat to the old ones who've got no family. It's shocking what they come out with. What was Marcus saying? I've missed his bits. The problem is when people are chatting to each other, I sort of skip it. Arklahoma said, that's the same flag was used in my high school flag. Our band dressed like Confederates and everything. All it meant to us was the school pride in football. That's it. And that's genuinely truthful. To certain people, these things don't mean anything. And so they shouldn't get in trouble for it, I think. When was I saying, yeah, very 1984 of all this rewriting history. Mark said, I've got a picture of me in a full Confederate uniform. Doesn't mean anything here, but Americans are a bit touchy about it. Scott said, you saw those coin purse blackjacks. Are they any good? I don't actually have one, but as long as the stitching's good, the leather's thick, and the zips are good, I imagine they're very good, Scott. Richard says, shoot high draw weight bows. You need the right technique to keep your shoulder low, put 80% of your weight on your foot and pull back, not just your rotary cuffs alone. Dumble Boo said, yeah, Count Dankula also lost his job because of it too. You're right, Riggs. Did I tell you I've watched Rambo and I loved it? But yeah, it did fuck him over, didn't it? Lost his job, got convicted of a crime. Yeah. But his YouTube's doing very good out of it. Richard said, that was a reply to T2. Oh, nice one, mate. Zed said, sorry, but I have to say things because I have something that amuses me. People who moan about snowflakes are being snowflakes themselves. Tactical said, Rune Rebel on his channel wears a Nazi uniform when he's using German guns. He has a disclaimer. It's obviously just reenacting. I did not know that. I'm subscribed to him, actually. I subscribed to him recently, I think, through the back of Slingshot Warrior. Yeah, he gets a hell of a lot of guns, don't he? But yeah, I've never actually noticed that, Tactical. Slingshot said, I heard a guy in the UK got arrested for a swastika fridge magnet. You know what? I've never heard that one personally myself, mate, but that could be true. The thing is, there's probably more to it than that. You don't just get arrested just for having a swastika. He may have been saying something else, and that may have been attributed. I don't know, but I know normally it's not because there's a swastika fridge magnet. I don't know. That becomes part of it, like they tried to admit. Irishman said, I watch a lot of historical documentaries on YouTube. Many are animated and they mostly remove swastikas. Yeah, I don't think they should. Well, maybe on YouTube, if people want money, they're going to remove it. But I don't think like computer games and historical computer games and historical films should keep the real things in. Irishman said, I love the Confederate uniform of the 10th Tennessee Regiment, Sons of Erin. Tactical said to Scott, buy a key bag from eBay. Sabu said, Mike, did you see it in the cinema? Yes, I did, mate. Yeah, I didn't get to see the one with the added bit, but I read about that. That does sound like a good scene. I don't know why they didn't keep it in. You didn't like it? Oh, yeah, actually, hang on. I'm just going to delete that just because it's a spoiler for other people. They might not want to see that. But yes, I must admit, I forgot about that. But yeah, there is a couple of bits that are... yeah, that might have been better if it didn't have that bit. That was a bit ridiculous, really. But yeah. Good job. That's probably the first time I ever actually managed to delete something before I actually read it out. Apart from that, though, I like the overall, there was a couple of bits that I thought, I wish they'd done that differently, but I quite enjoyed it. Tumbo said it's true. He had no license for the fridge. Now said, big shout out to Carl, CW Outdoors Carl, for the walk he done. Now, even I donated a $5 to that. Yeah. Carl done his, if you look on my community tab, anyone, if you want to know what I'm on about, go to my community tab and you'll see that Carl did a charity walk thing along Hadrian's Wall. Richard said, yes, them trying to rewrite history, censoring stuff they deemed offensive. Ehon said, my family fought for the North and the South during the Civil War, depending on what side. Where do you come from? Because I know Baltimore, that was classed as neither North or South, wasn't it, at the time? I may be wrong about that, but... Arclaim said, the Union Army burned down my hometown during the Civil War. You tell me which side you would choose if the whole army shows up and burned down your city. You'd be just like Josie Wells. That's it. You would, though, wouldn't you? I can understand that totally. John, you right, mate? He said, it's true that swastika was originally a religious symbol. Yeah, it was. It's like a Buddhist peace symbol, wasn't it? I think it was slight. It may have been the other way around or square instead of on an angle. But yeah, that is pretty much what it is, isn't it, John? I made a video of the thrift store in my area a couple of years ago. It had a swastika flag hanging over the door. Took it down a while back. I guess they caught flack for it. You will do eventually. That's the thing, Tim said, Mike, check out Room Rebel's latest video of the SMK Artemis Victory Siege. Actually, I've got that in my subs. Yeah, I'll look at that, Tim. I never actually watched that one. Yeah, go on, Liam. Repost it. It was getting a bit much. It's quite hard to keep up tonight, even with a 50-second slow mode. Tactical Virus said there's people in Scotland still go on the Bonnie Prince Charlie stealing their shoes. Fuck's sake. Wemsdorf said there was one near me where they seized a load of swastika stuff as evidence, but they got done for making death threats and posing with a machete. That's the thing, yeah. I think sometimes there's more to it after time. But the fact that they've got a swastika badge in their house shouldn't have anything to do with it, should it? Jumbo Sabu said the Hibben machete got just as much coverage as the ugly Pole Force monstrosity. Oh yeah, that's it. There was a new knife in there, wasn't there? I forgot, because I must admit I didn't see a lot of the new one. Someone did ask me, was there new knives in it? Sam said to John, it was, but it was backwards, an old native symbol. E. Honda said, I live in Colorado, but they were in Illinois, Texas. JBO, right, mate? P2 said, Carl's Outdoors, spam and eggs. Look, delicious. Yeah, it did. I had a fucking, what to fucking call it? Mixed grill earlier. I had a fucking steak on it. Too much fucking meat, probably. I probably had the same amount of meat as I have in, a week in a day, yeah. Things that said, if you want to grow your channel, Mike, you should team up with George and Adam. Yeah, but Slingshot, it's not as easy as just saying, do you want to saying to Adam and George, do you want to team up? You know what I mean? I'd team up with PewDiePie if he wanted me to, but it's not as easy as asking these people. Do you know what I mean? Wemsdorf said, yeah, as we said before, hate crime stuff is a bit BS. If you assault or murder, etc., it should be the same charges regardless of who does it to who. Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Right, it's going to have to go up even higher. It's fucking insane tonight. Killing off any conversations you're not going to. Jumbo Sabu said, yeah. Antique military market stallholder was told to remove a swastika flag on display. I wonder what would happen with someone who has that on their forehead. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, to slingshot work, I would 100% do a collaboration with George Sprabb or Adam. Problem is, they don't live in the same country as me. They would have to come to me and film in my back garden. They probably have no interest. Adam might, because Adam actually, every time I comment, will always make a point of replying properly, you know, and, you know, calling me by my actual name, you know, because he actually remembers me from years ago. I don't know if George Sprabb ever really knew me, whereas Adam, I used to like talk to him a bit, same as Scalagrim. But yeah, Adam's a good bloke. He is a nice bloke. When he came over here for the he was over here this year for the fucking throwing world championship. I fucking forgot. I wouldn't have minded going up there. And you know, I could have done a video with him then, but I completely forgot. And to be honest, it was too far away. Tactical said, random tip, just bought one of those tactical fleeces, waste of money when the whistle's down the neck. Fuck's sake. Oklahoma said, I would make a channel, but at the same time, I don't want to put myself out there. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. I only started doing videos for, I never used to do this. I used to have another channel, and I used to put things like, trailers on, not my own trailers, you know, trailers for films and that I liked. Yeah. And then it evolved into this, basically. Mark said, it's not the face. They log your IP and all that. Don't know who they are, whatever you show your face or not. That's it. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whether you show yourself or not, they can track you, can't they? Track you right to your fucking door. That's what people don't realise. Not showing your face, that doesn't actually help you at all. Because also, even if you just show your eyes, that would be good enough to prove who you are. You'd literally have to cover every part of your body. And I bet they'd still be able to if they wanted to. Richard said, it's too bad you are too far from me, Mike. I wouldn't have minded of doing a collaboration. We could have clobbered some, but with my pole lands, I've got 6 now. Yeah, that would be great, Rich. Yeah, as you say, a bit too far. You never know. Maybe I will get rich, and then I'll just send taxis up for everyone. If I get really rich, I'll send a helicopter up for you, for all of you. All right, Pete, I'll have a look at them pictures in a minute. Sam said to Zed, yeah, that's very old. Not sure of the origin. When I grew up, Native Americans recognised it as a religious symbol. Symbol, I'd say. Yeah, and that's about the swastika in it, or what the swastika used to be. When I said, Mike, I decided I'll sit up until 10:30. What's that what time is? 10 o'clock. Nice one, mate. What, you feeling all right? Or Sing said you could team up with Gamekeeper John, Mike. Yeah, possibly, yeah. Yeah. In all honesty, there are some people I've watched videos and I thought, I wouldn't really want to meet them, if you know what I mean. Not that they're there's anything wrong with them, but I like that's hard to explain, but if I've ever seen a video of someone shooting other people with a slingshot, that wouldn't make me think, oh, I can't wait to meet them. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I've seen a video of him and his mates shooting each other with slingshots. Not that I've got anything against Gamekeeper John. I think he's a decent bloke, but not the kind of person I don't know. I'm going to stop talking there. Tactical said, my channel is defunct, old retro games. One video has 7k views and it's terrible. Keep it up, mate. Keep whacking them on. That would be good, wouldn't it, Nell? She said it's a shame, Mitch. That would have been brilliant to see. It might happen one day. My problem is I can't really travel, so people have to come to me. Weapons Officer just reminded me, the Project G1 with the Ringo blurred out. Sat in front of the Beatles drums. Yeah, I saw that. Sam said, I don't have a girlish enough figure to meet Mike. Baby's on, but I have no idea where he is now. It could be anywhere. Dumble Sabush, yeah. Now, some people, especially on Facebook, are asking for trouble, posting pictures of their illegal weapons in knife groups in the UK. You see that a lot, Riggs. That's partly why I had to restrict my Facebook slightly, because the amount of weird shit people sharing with me. I have to keep saying, no, that's illegal, that's illegal, that's illegal. Luckily, it's stopped now. Slingshot said, from what I remember, the UK has a light rail that goes all over the country. Yeah, but as I've said about 100 times, Slingshot, I don't have enough money to go anywhere. SRS said, do you think we will ever leave the UK? I suspect they'll try not to. Sam, you're right, mate, by the way. And this will still be going on in 20 years' time, or the talking about it will still be going on. But Slingshot, yes, no, yeah, there is trains that you could get anywhere around the country, but yeah. No, I can't say that today, Zed, because it says it in the fucking title. We can't say don't talk about Brexit today. I put it in the fucking title this time. Our claim is Facebook is basically just people willingly giving up their data for free. The police love Facebook. They hope you use it. Breaking the law, throw your phone away if you're smart. Yeah, good point. Dominic. But yeah, Slingshot, if you've got a bit of money, like Richard's a bit like me, he's got barely any spare money. Also, I don't think you could put a pole arm on a train, could you? Yeah, you won't want to put a pole axe on a train and come down here. Because also, the train doesn't stop right outside my door either. Yeah, I read that, didn't I? Sam, speaking of babies on, but you look like you're naturally nurturing, Mike. I'm sure that's the first time. Might not be, I don't know. Some people pointed out that I was feeding him beer. I hadn't even realised either. As I've said, always makes me laugh when idiots get caught horrible crimes. And then, after they made a Facebook post about it, like the murderer who took a selfie at the crime scene. They're complete nutters, aren't they? SRS said, it seems our politicians are doing everything they can to block Brexit, even though the people who voted for them voted to leave. That's it, isn't it? Tactical said a pole from driving it. So the train is there, Liam. How much does it cost? Oh no, Liam can just drive to me, Slingshot. It was Rich who can't. No, Liam could just drive to my house. Thing is, there's loads of things you could do, but you know, there's loads of things you could do, but yeah, not as easy as saying that. Nell said to Sam he had the baby feeding rhythm, didn't he? Tell you, it was a pure fluke now. Genuinely first time. Yeah, must have come naturally. Dominic, sorry I did say hello, didn't I? Yeah, see you later, mate. Oklahoma said, you can now see who's spying on you using Facebook. If you notice your friends list order will change, the order of the face is organised by an algorithm that tells you whether they looked at your profile. Nice, I had heard that, but I didn't know whether that was true. Slingshot said, who would want to go to London? My American friend wants to go to London every single time he comes here. Yeah, I'll have a look at mine later. But I have noticed it does change the order, and I was told that that's what it does. Or the people who look at your Facebook the most are the highest ones on there. Tactical said, hope Facebook not true. My crazy ex showing up past few days. They are. Zed said, I've been to London many times. So have I. JGR said, slingshot warrior London and get stabbed. Only joking, mate. Arkla Texahoma said, so if you see your ex-girlfriend on there, she's been checking you out. It also counts if you looked at theirs. Now said to Slingshot, have you ever been to London, Slingshot? SRS said, do you buy silver gold for prepping? I got solid silver cigarette case for my 40th. I'm considering buying 100-gram silver ingot from the Royal Mint, only 8 quid. I've not, Sam, purely because I ain't got the money, but I think it could be handy for some things. Depends the degree of shit hit the fan sort of thing, don't it? But yeah, I think it could definitely be useful, couldn't it? I've got a little silver ingot, 1 troy-ounce silver ingot that I won off Cutlery years ago, but that's all. Slingshot said, I don't use Facebook, I use Mines. Cryon said, if the UK had blockade from someone and you could not ship or fly supplies in, do you think the UK could provide enough food for itself? I literally haven't got a clue about that. You know, what happened during World War II? I don't know. Sam said, I'm probably one of the 3 people on Earth who has never had a Facebook account. Pete said, not posting my dick on Facebook. Some dumbass would call the police. I wouldn't. I've not got a single, apart from my actual weapon collector thing, which is different. That's a page. My actual personal thing has not got a single weapon on it. There's lots of women on mine. Must be false. I don't think they're stalking me. I'll have a look later. Zed had cried on you. Has not been able to feed itself since Victoria times, so nobody couldn't. Rocket said, I don't use Facebook either. It's a spy network. I use it, but it's very, very restricted. You know, I don't give out all the details and all that and tag myself where I fucking live and where I am at the time and all that bullshit. Oklahoma said, it could if everyone had a victory garden. Well, not everyone is smart enough to produce their own food. Yeah, we'd all have to do that, wouldn't we, really? Yeah, Rocket, right, mate? Richard said he's never had a Facebook account either, or Twitter. Twitter's the only one so he can message me. Dumble Sabu said, Facebook does his tits in when people keep posting pictures of their food or post about everything they do, moan about people talking about their business. That's it. That's all it is after that. Yeah, I'm sure I like your new trench knife slingshot. Lone Star Patriot, you right, mate? Said his Facebook's probably putting my multiple watch lists. So if anyone bored, check out my old channel, I Rate the Pirate. There's a photo of a pirate waving a cutlass. Glad to get bored, though. Weapons and stuff says Stasi would have been a far easier job if Facebook was around in East Germany. Arkla Texahoma said, Facebook has gotten me laid a lot, so I'll admit it's useful. It's working against you more than it's helping, though. Sam said, the rich, I've never had Twitter either, just YouTube. An email, as far as I go for social media. WhatsApp for family overseas. Yeah, I got Rich to join Twitter just because if you want to email, if you want to message me quickly with an instant message, Twitter's the easiest thing for me. Facebook, I'm not doing it. I used to get so many fucking messages on there. It was unbelievable. I couldn't do it. It's stupid shit as well. Whereas Twitter, I don't. Cronin said, in World War II, it happened, and they did and they did, but with more people and less farms. I don't know. But then I've said I'm trying to reimagine Chernobyl in the modern day with people taking selfies in front of burning reactor. Yeah, could you imagine that? But people would do that. Zed said to Oklahoma, that was done in World War, and food still had to be brought in from abroad, mainly US. That's why the Atlantic convoys were so important. It wasn't just weapons they carried. Jumble Sabu said, I did a cull on my friends list a while back. I posted I like Trump and voted Brexit and lost about 5 mates. That's it. Great way to cull the dead weight. Thank you for all the link shares now. Yeah, has everyone been liking the stream? I bet you all bloody ignore Nightbot now, didn't you? Yeah, Peter, now I'll just bug you on Twitter. No, but I don't mind it on there because, I don't know, there's something about Twitter that don't bother me in the slightest. You don't bug me on there, Pete, but yeah, it just seems, I never get any randomers sending me messages on there, basically. The only people who message me on there are people I've, agreed to, sort of thing. Facebook, I used to have like weird stalker cunts on there. Richard, I always had a problem with Gmail. I've messaged Mike before on it, and it wouldn't send pictures on it. Keep sending it in a draft file. Lone Star says Facebook is good for community reasons. I mainly use it for the AK and the philosophy groups on Facebook. Facebook is a super authoritarian though, so recently me and many have hopped to VK. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's like they're not. Yeah, as you say, it is authoritarian though, isn't it? One dislike. There's always one tactical. I think someone dislikes purely because they get asked to like. My Twitter is WeaponCollector. It should be at WeaponCollector. That's it, Lone Star. You always get one, don't you, Bristol? And he said you've usually got one fun down, Mike. I think there's someone on here who don't like being asked to do to like it, so they automatically do it down, which I don't mind. Still counts as a view, pretty much, an interaction. Well, the only thing I use Facebook now is for chatting with a few people from school I still like, a few people from old jobs. Yeah, my Facebook is purely I've got the WeaponCollector one, which is for sharing videos because YouTube won't share my video, so I have to manually share my stuff. If I put a video on YouTube, it's just a dead video, so I then have to share it on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit to hopefully get some views. So that's all they are to me, those things really. And but I do have my own personal Facebook account with my real name and my family on it and pictures of my family. But I don't even have Malk on there because Malk has other YouTubers on his channel, on his Facebook, so I can't risk it. Nell said, yeah, Liam, most of my schoolmates have emigrated, so good for that. But yeah, but my personal Facebook is family. Weapons off said, saying that, Mike, only had one shadow on the suffocation videos. Hoping actually done. That's actually really good there, Liam. Because that's why I went on Reddit the other day to look, because I thought, I bet those fucking pricks are all, trying to fucking rip the piss or something and be cunts. Nothing on there. Yeah, that's good, isn't it, Liam? That shows. Tactical said, Kanye fan or a Swiftette? I'd be a Swiftette, mate, any day of the week. Yeah, Swiftette. Zed said to Nell, I'm lucky. Most of the people I went to school with are dead now. The bastards. Fuck's sake, Zed. Oklahoma said, there has to be a way to make an anonymous face, but I'm not sure. I couldn't even do a Facebook page called WeaponCollector. I had to do like one of these business page things because I had to prove my name was WeaponCollector. Ridiculous, isn't it? What's my favourite weapon? Probably brass knuckles, and I can't even own them anymore. Zeppelin. You right, mate, by the way? I think there are ways to make things on. You can make it so that your Facebook isn't searchable on Google, stuff like that. You can restrict it down a bit, but yeah, it's still open to certain people. You know what I mean? Dumble Salaboo said, I post pictures of my tea on Facebook, but I don't think people would appreciate seeing Bombay Bad Boy pot noodles all the time. Now, said to Zed, she's laughing to Zed, she said, I showed a few in the pub last night, your video, that gobs hit the floor. For that's sake now. Tactical said, no, that was who disliked the video. Oh, what, the fucking Kanye fan of the Swift Debt? Yeah. I thought you was asking which one I'd have to be. I'd have to be a Swift Debt, mate, anyway. I've let the cat out of the bag now. I'll get my albums out later. No, but I've never ever listened to a Kanye West song ever, but I have actually listened to one or two Taylor Swift songs. Not on purpose, but they just came up. I'll make my own excuses. Lone Star said, that's the reason I hate Facebook, lol family. I'm 25, so I'm still kind of at that age of relatives try to use Facebook to spy on my shit. And they can try and lecture you about everything. Yeah, every holiday. That's it. Yeah, I don't blame you then. Weapons I've said, there's really not. Years ago, I deleted my main account, remade one without a photo. Loads of people I didn't really want to add still found it. Well, I suppose then, yeah. Well, as long as it's got your name on, it's easy to find, because you can still search it on Facebook. I have mine so you can't search it on Google, but obviously on Facebook, you've only got to put the name in and it finds it, doesn't it? Pete said, most people I went to school with, I've got kids now. Hell no. Most people I went to school with have grandchildren now. Crylon said to weapons and stuff, why would the government bring in more people and not be able to produce a lot of their own food? I know other places to do it, but it makes no sense to me. Weapons says it doesn't make sense. Nothing about politics makes sense. Tactical Pirate said, I did a request and a 1K plus business ad connected to my Facebook account. Mind boggles why. P.S. I live in Australia on mine. Oh, you say, yeah, well, I used to live in Alaska on YouTube. Dumble Sabu said, yeah, you do all those strict security things on Facebook and they change all the settings and you have to do all the strict settings all over again. They don't notify you. That's it. Harkler texted home and said, now they link it to your Gmail and your phone number. They won't let you open an account. There's a way around it. I don't know what it is yet. They figure who you are no matter, figure out who you are no matter what these days. So I'd said, damn, there's damn all on my Facebook, other than me telling someone that a certain symbol was a religious symbol, not a design for a time machine. Some people are a bit daft. Lone Star said to me, I dig the plate carrier, man. Looks like a clone of an East Eagle Industries CIRS. It could be, it could be. I don't really know. It was I got that free from Gearbest. Now should I just get weirders on my Facebook, but not on my Instagram. Facebook now was fucking horrendous for nutters. I literally had this nutcase once who every day kept actually trying to make me meet them, but like horrendously. And it was getting on my nerves. And like I'd say no to one thing, and then they'd just come up with another thing. I'd say no to that, and then they'd come up with another thing. Or I'd say no, and then they'd keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Would not take no for an answer. Trying to force me into selling them things. I kept saying no, 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 no. And then they'd just ignore that, do it again, do it again, do it again. I had loads of weird shit on Facebook. So I just took the fucking email, the message bit off of it. Dad said it was a symbol to do with the Egyptian afterlife. What's it on then? On fucking the TARDIS or something? Rumble Sabu said, the amount of people who have blocked me after a disagreement, it don't bother me. I'll open a fake account so I can see what they're saying about me. Tactical Pirate said, did your hand get blurry? Or the mushrooms kick? Ah, look blurry. Actually, saying that. Yeah, I saw that. Maybe it's a bit of both. Weapons Officer, I don't use my WS93 Facebook page for messages anymore, as I just get shit loads of spam and hate mail. The hate mail was a lot more interesting, to be honest. The spam was just irritating. Yeah, it used to really badly fuck me off on Facebook, all the shit, stupid bullshit messages. Loads. You know, occasionally, you know, I had some good conversation with Jumble Sabu on there, didn't we? But there's a lot of other, like for one person I would chat to, there'd be 20 other, you know, and going on there all them notifications, because it'd get mixed up. Your personal account and your like business account thing, all the notifications are all on the same thing. Dead Head Crowley, it's nothing to do with votes. It's cheap labour. They can't vote anyway. Nell said, one kept sending me pictures of places saying he was getting nearer to where I live. Ah, fuck's sake now. Yeah, that would fucking piss me off, that would. Lone Star said, any chance you'll do a video on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood once and for yeah, I reckon so, yeah. I do want to watch that. Petty Darrell's already gone to watch that one. He didn't really like it, but then he's quite I don't know. He just didn't like it. It doesn't mean it's a bad film, though. You know what I mean? What was I saying then? But yes, I do want to watch that. So yeah. Could be the onk symbol, whatever you say it. I'll just say, sorry, Mike, I missed that. Was I mentioned long? I was saying you sent me some good messages, Riggs. You weren't one of the trolls. Yeah, we used to have some good chats on there, didn't we? But yeah, it was just too much. I can't. There's too much other bullshit to deal with on there. Sam said it's Oktoberfest here, and I'm the designated driver for the better half. It's going to be a long weekend full of drunk Germans. Mrs. is getting ready now, and I'll be off. That mean you're off, Sam? Yeah, have a good time. That sounds good. Well, good for them anyway. Zed said no, it's a symbol he'd seen online. It was an Egyptian burial, and yeah, the ankh symbol was part of it. Architect's Home says somebody needs to hurry up and make something like Facebook, except it doesn't have any rules, like live link type website. Yeah, the problem with Facebook, it is very, you know, you literally can't say anything offensive on there, can you? No, so I haven't seen it yet, but my buddy saw it. He was a sucker for Tarantino's work, and he loved it. I like Tarantino stuff, so I reckon I'll like it. But it all depends, because there are ones, you know, like Jackie Brown I like, but not so much. Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, The Hateful Eight, very much. Yeah. Kill Bill, very much. I think actually saying that, Jackie Brown's the only one that's not my favourite, basically. Where am I? Weapons I've said, sadly, Architect's Home, Live Leak still has some PC bullshit laws. They have loads of war footage scrubbed from there for being offensive. Rita said, I noticed on that forum people clicking on part of my profile that gives you the options to say where you live, a job, stuff I hate from. Yeah. People always want to know where you fucking live, or, you know. Tactical said, I'm so old I used to have a MySpace page. I mean, I was on the internet then. I'm old enough to have been, but we didn't have the internet when MySpace was around. Reed said, yeah, I like Messenger or Facebook, as you would normally reply. I had to on Facebook because it fucking told you I'd read it. I had no choice on there. Get on fucking Twitter if you want a conversation. Kyle, you right, mate? Tactical said was all the rage now, wasn't it? Where am I? Weapons officer, I still remember the dial-up router noise. Yeah, when I used to go around Mounts, he was the only person out of my family who had the internet. And I used to go around his house to use the internet. And yeah, I remember that fucking noise. I quite like that noise though. That's why I always like that film. What's it called? My Little Eye, because that's got that in it a lot. What did you remove, Mark? I didn't see that. Lone Star said to me, supposedly he's going to do one more film, sadly. Kind of hope it's either a Western or another tale from the criminal underworld. Oh, what? Tarantino's only going to do one more? Surely he's young enough to chuck those. I would love him to do another Western, saying that, Lone Star. In all honesty, Django Unchained I thought was all right, but not brilliant. That's probably one of the lowest ones on the list for me. Django Unchained and Jackie Brown. Hateful Eight is probably the top one for liking. I would like him to do an outright more of a traditional Western, because both of those weren't really traditional Westerns, were they? I love the Hateful Eight though. I absolutely love that. I love how long it is as well. It's like 2 hours 45 minutes, but for me, there's not a single boring bit in it. But yeah, a gangster one or a Western one, yeah, I'd like that. Carl said can't stand Facebook, so much shite on it. Mount JGR, he said I never had a problem with Facebook. I only added people I wanted to, and everyone's all right and has the same interests. Just don't add the weirdos. Well, I think my problem now is because I had to do the page thing, and the page is slightly different. They just follow it, and then they can message you. I joined it so late they wouldn't let me do like a weapon collector normal page. Now said been friends with you on Facebook for years now, mate. So I used to get a library to use the net. That's it. Lone Star said, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he said he's going to stop at 10 films recently. Once upon a time was his 9. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Hateful Eight, it says on it. I'm pretty sure it says on it his 8th film, doesn't it? Yeah, the 8th film by Quentin Tarantino. It says at the top there. Yeah. No, that'd be a shame. He ought to do more. Sergio Leone though only did 7 films, I think. Oklahoma said my favourite is From Dusk Till Dawn, even though it's probably his least creative one. Yeah, I do like Dusk Till Dawn. That was actually directed by Robert Rodriguez, produced and written by Tarantino though. But yeah, but it's his film as much as it is Robert Rodriguez though. Good night, Liam. You're fine, mate. Senzig Han 80s, right? There's an earthquake in Istanbul, is there? Well, I hope you're all right. Yeah, get under a table. I'm not taking a piss there. Get under a table or get out the fucking building if you can. Lone Star said Tarantino's 10th and final film is going to be an epilogue. The director said a Moscow press conference. What time on the press conference? What's my time in Hollywood, late Wednesday. Oh, didn't he want to do another Kill Bill, I heard? Saying that now. Richard said to me, I may not be on Twitter on Tuesday or Wednesday, Mark. I've got to be up early one of those days. All right, mate. Rambo said to JJ, watch out for the weirdos with the knife tats. Tactical's off as well. Good night, mate. Slingshot said, I'll start a new stream after. All right, mate. I'll join that. Don't forget to make me a mod. Slingshot, please. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'd appreciate it if you did. I can help you out with the freak shows then. Zed said, I'd like Tarantino to do a film where the Wombles versus the Magic Roundabout. Florence shiving Uncle Bulgaria for stealing her stash. That sort of thing. He could probably pull that off. Now said you've got a good Facebook, boo. Yeah, I have to watch out who I add. I've got literally no one from Facebook, no YouTube, on my private Facebook. Loads of you that I'll trust, but there's other people you can't. The problem with the old, what puts me off is the old, I won't even say it. I think I'm saying it, but. Double Sabu said, last time I felt the earth move was before I got married. Oh, fuck's sake. Marcus said, don't forget to make me a mod. I'll remember that, Mike. Told you, Marcus, you've got to work for it here. Look at Nell. Nell's not even a mod. She works harder than, or works as hard as the moderators. Nearly said harder then, and I thought that's right. Richard said, I'll be on Slingshot and I don't have much interest in talking about it, but I'll still join. Architect's owner, I'd probably pay for a virtual private network for doing any of your social media stuff again. Nell said, yeah, be a good move, Slingshot, to have Mike as a mod. Dad said, by the way, am I the only one who thinks Magic Roundabout theme music is a bit creepy? The sort of thing Murderous Clown might use. Yeah, I could see you there. That was Arvo who said, Nell, you flatter you, what you after. She's good, ain't she, now? How many people are watching? If there's less people on, I might be able to bring the slow-mo down a bit. JGR said, Mike, we must have been rich. We had dial-up. Yeah, I think so. Don't know about rich. Probably really squandering. Spending money she ain't got. All right, someone tell me how many people are on. I'll put the slow-mo down a bit. Actually, some people have gone off, haven't they? They are. Just 30 seconds now. It was getting, we don't have that many people on, but you lot talk, like you chat constantly. So it gets, you know what I mean? Chat consistently and a lot. Nothing wrong with that. It's good. But when you're trying to read them, it's hard. I noticed Liam can sometimes have more people on, but the chat will be a bit slower. Also, he doesn't read everything out, though. So what's everyone's plans for tomorrow? I'll only be on till 11 tonight. I won't be doing the late one tonight. So Slingshot, I'll be finishing in about 20 minutes if you want to do one. And I'll join you on there, mate. Lone Star Patriot said to me and Mark, you guys ever watch David Canterbury's channel on YouTube? Dude, wealth of knowledge and information. I'm sub to him. Mark, Dave even used to let Mark put his videos on there at one point years ago. So yeah. Dave used to give out his password to other channels and let them upload on his channel. Mark used to be one of them. I think he's deleted all those videos now, though. Yeah, Mark used to actually upload on Dave Canterbury's own channel. But I do sub Dave. I don't watch a lot of his videos though, because in all honesty, I'm not massively into survival stuff. Because I find a lot of it is not just with Dave. Like, there's not a lot of new stuff comes up nowadays, if you know what I mean. A lot of it is rehashing stuff or slightly modding things that have already been done, sort of thing. But that's with every channel because there's so much out there now. Zed said to Lone Star, stop watching him when he got all God bothery. Started going on about the Bible. Lone Star said, dang, I never knew that. That's pretty neat. That Marcus, yeah. Him and Cody were a good team. I enjoy the bushcraft side of his channel. But yeah, I do like his stuff. And he's a decent bloke. But yeah, I just yeah, as I say, I'm not actually massively into survival stuff or any prepping stuff, in all honesty. Not to watch. Bushcrafty type survival stuff. Yeah, Matt used to even upload videos on his channel years ago. By the way, with the exclamation mark Patreon thing, if anyone wants to do those, there's anyone can do them. So there's exclamation mark Twitch. What else? Exclamation mark like. Patreon now it's just done. What's the other one now? Oh, merch. But yeah, if you write them, they come up. I'll explain the Twitch. If people don't know what Twitch is, right? If you ever want to chat with, right, these are the regulars who are on Twitch on the weekday. So from 10 o'clock till 12 o'clock, or 10 till 1 sometimes, isn't it? I stream games, but I'm in the camera. I'm in the corner on the camera, so you can see me. So you can have it's exactly like this, but I'm playing a game. And there's Liam, so weapons and stuff, Peachinator, Richard Bowman, Nell, John's Life, Iron Man Spartan. There's quite a few of us on there, but a lot of people don't seem to go on to Twitch. But Twitch isn't like YouTube; it's just a streaming service. So you just follow it. There's no videos you have to watch, no subscribing. You just follow it and follow my account on there, and then when I go live, you'll get a notification and you can watch. Twat one. I never put the twat one on, Tim, because I didn't want it popping up. Don't matter if it does though, but yeah. Nell said, Matt, where's that gone? I've just spammed my own fucking thing with Nightbot stuff. Richard, I'll read his first. Or getting the most expensive item, saying you need a £300 knife to survive the collapse. Yeah, that's it. On a lot of survival channels. Now said Matt, big up to Luke with his video the other day. Good to see him open up and put it out there. I need to comment on that myself now. Matt said, yeah, good old Marinda squandering all the cash. See you later, Krylon. Good night, mate. Yeah, and the twat warning. I don't think that didn't come up though, Tim. Unless it's got to be first. I don't know. Yeah, good night, Krylon. Lone Star said to me, Matt and Marcus, if you ever get bored and hungry, look up Dave's bush pot jambalaya recipe. I made it last week, was camping. Yeah, that sounds good straight away, in all honesty. JGR said Lone Star. Yeah, like Mike said, I was on Dave's channel while he was on TV. Is that what it was? While he was on the telly, he was letting you upload, so he still had videos on there, I suppose. Yeah, and if we ever get trolls on here, or suspect trolls, you can do this one. It's twat one, isn't it? Yeah. Just to get, because sometimes people, you can't tell if they are trolls. You get people on here, you think, oh, they're a troll or aren't they? If there's some dick who just comes on saying, oh, you're a cunt or something, then, so. Oh, I forgot, yes, Pete, I forgot about that. I meant to say, I was going to comment on your comment. I was going to reply to your comment, Pete, saying, speak of the devil, because we'd been talking about him on my fucking stream, hadn't we? Yeah, Fabio Crow video about all the fucking freaks living in his house. I would have got rid of all them cunts ages ago. Yeah, I did see that, and I saw your comment on it. And I was going to reply to you. It's a funny thing about people going on about how they need the latest super steels. The ancient Egyptians used bronze tools, and they build pyramids, for fuck's sake. That's a very good point, Rich. That's why I get sick of all the this stealing, that stealing knives. Because as you say, they don't fucking need it for fucking 10,000 fucking years, or however long it would have been. You know what I mean? More than that, innit? But you know what I mean? Yeah, we've been getting around that kind of stuff for years, haven't we? Steel snobs is what it is. There used to be a good bloke on here who used to go on about steel snobs. Because he said he was a steel snob, and then he started to realise what he was doing. Because you can get too much bogged down with the type of steel you're using in a knife. And quite frankly, I have never once, in all honesty, thought, oh, the steel in this knife's not good enough. I must, 440C. I've never thought, oh, that's not good enough. I need to get something that You know what I mean? I'll just use it, sharpen it, and you know what I mean? Has he started his stream already, Tim? He's going to have to wait for 13 minutes. He'll start it and he'll probably stop it in a minute. He should have waited till this ended because we're all going to be on here. Richard said construction on swords is important. A forged on guard is far better than a machined on sword. Exactly, Rich. That's it. You know, there's nothing wrong with having the best steels in that, and that's progress in technology and science, isn't it? Now we know, but you know, we know what's good and what's bad, but you don't need. I've never. People say to me, "What's your favourite knife steel?" I've never felt I needed to care. In all honesty, you know what I mean. Maybe if you use a knife every single day, I think a butcher might care about what steel they use because they're going to need a sharp knife that stays sharp, but also that doesn't wear out quickly. You know what I mean? But I've never ever thought that steel's not good enough on that. I need to you know what I mean? And so I lean towards high carbon for a field knife. Other than that, I'm not too picky. That's it. Jennifer said, I only buy cheap knives because I lose them in the hills all the time. That's it. This one's a nice one. You can get these. I don't think you can still get them off of there. There's a Gearbest for a tenner, or about 12 quid. It's a copy of a Spider Coast. Quite a nice knife, though. Dad said to Marcus, well, they weren't built by aliens either. Aliens who could traverse the galaxy would build something a lot more like a modern looking of the pyramids. That's it. Oh, yeah, Marcus said, no way those pyramids were built with copper chisels. Len falling asleep, has he? Matt, till I saw Fabio Crow's. No, I'm not. I'll be ending in 10 minutes, mate. That's what I was just saying. If you wait 10 minutes, then we'll all come over. I've not finished yet. I'll be on in 10 minutes, mate. We all will. That's the slingshot. He said, I got my stream up. I thought you went, no, I'll be on for another 10 minutes. Matt said, I saw Fabio Crow's video. I was like, yeah, I always liked Fabio Crow. He's an entertaining bloke. Funny. Yeah, he's all right, and I always liked him. Tim said 440C is good low maintenance steel. I do like high carbon, but you need to look after it and find a bit more. Yeah, definitely you do. You got to oil it, haven't you? I'll show you how to make me a mod on yours when we come over there. Slingshot, it's quite easy to do. When we're on there, you just go on the chat, go onto the 3 dots, and then you can click make the moderator. See you later, Peach. But 10 minutes, mate. We'll be over unless you want to. But yeah, we'll be over soon. Richard said, "I'll float." Oh, folks, hang on. Right. Now says that again. If I attach orange paracord on it, that's a good idea. Now, Richard said, "Or the folks that slag off some steel because it's high in chrome." And a lot of great steels like chrome vanadium and chrome silicone are perfect for those. That's it, Rich. It's steel snobbery. That's all it is, really. I'm I ain't being funny, but I've got a lot of 50 quid, sub 50 quid knives that are just as good as £1,000 knife. That's it. That's it, though, isn't it? Do the same fucking job. JJR said cavemen had flint. Exactly. Again. Marcus said to Zed, mate, the techniques they used can't be done today. The glyphs are carved in a manner impossible with primitive tools. What's Brian Forster? Zed said the other thing is with super steels is that sharpen the things you need to spend crap tons on sharpening system. That's it, yeah. Because it's such a fucking, yeah, you need like diamond fucking shit to sharpen them, don't you? Not much use in the field if your knife goes dull. Exactly. Good night, Peter. I didn't say good night. Things I will now. I don't exactly know how everything works. Now, when we're on there, Slingshot, I'll tell you how to do it. When I'm on your stream, I can tell you how to do it. There's an easy way that you go onto the chat and then you click on the person's in the actual chat bit, and then there's these three little dots come up, and then you tap that, and then you can add them. Kenny said, "Are you still guarding Air 51?" Yes, mate, I am. I had to take my body armor off of my helmet though because it was too hot. But tonight is a different kind of stream. Jennifer said, "I'll use more knives. They're cheap, but keep sharp." That's it. They're very good kind of knives now. I ain't got a Mora, but I've got Mora type knives. Get in there, you bastard. Yeah, I don't actually own a proper Mora, but I've got Mora type knives. So I've got this one. I was got a flint ferro rod in the handle. And then this one Mark got me. Right, where am I? Noxie said, "Well, at least the title is better than Area 51 raid." Marcus Halterthors are brilliant for the money. All my Halterthors are in my bug-up bags, Marcus. But yeah, they're good. Don't I said not to sound too much like Dave Canterbury Tip Taker, but if you go on his site, his knife kits are great. To get the higher end bushcraft knife, not a lot of money. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, I don't mind you recommending anything like that. Yeah, Jennifer, that's cheap as anything, isn't it? £9 for a knife like that. I know they sent them more, but yeah, more a type knife. Richard said some high carbon steel's a bastard to drill and grind. I've tried using a normal drill grinding disc on some high chrome steels, and the disc just exploded after about 5 seconds. Yeah, it's a nightmare if you want to try using it, like doing stuff with it. I don't think I'm subscribed to Sling, so I can't find his channel. Oh yeah, I'll go on. Let me go to his channel and then I'll share a link. I know you can do it from the thing, but I might as well just do it here. Here is his channel. Should be his channel anyway. Click it, make sure. Don't start more is solid. Can't beat for the price, honestly. You never miss with a tomahawk. You ever mess with a tomahawk? No, I've not. I want to though. I want to make some or get some. That link just above what Nell wrote there is his thing. If you want to click that. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of people say that if you search Slingshot Warrior, you can't find his channel. Very difficult to find. I reckon, Slingshot, did your channel have a different name originally? Marcus said to Lone Star, trouble with buying stuff from the US is the import taxes we hit with when it lands in the country. That's the bastard that is, isn't it, Marcus? I had that. Tim said to Jennifer, I have a few Moras. My favourite by far is the Mora Bushcraft. Black carbon blade, soon sharp and keeps an edge. Also has a 90-degree spine for the ferro rod. Double said, thank you, just subscribing. JJRs, it is a weird one for you. These words are banned in Parliament. Lol. Bastard, blackguard, coward, deceptive, dodgy, drunk, falsehood, git, gutter, snipe, hooligan, hypocrite. That's weird, isn't it? Why is that then? I've only ever had to pay duty on one thing once. I think it depends what the price someone put on it and who's delivering it. Like this knife here, this is the HX Outdoors Bushcraft knife. It has a ferro rod in the handle, right? and sharpening stone on the sheath. And I'm pretty sure it's not much more than 12 quid. Lanyard. All right, Preston. I might be going off in a second and going on to Slingshot Warriors channel. So if you scroll up a bit, you'll see a link that I shared. Click on that and go and subscribe to them, and you can chat with us on there if you want, Preston. JGR said, and these two, ignoramus, liar, pipsqueak, rat. That's fucking weird, isn't it? Double Subway said, I don't mind the 20% import tax, but the £8 handling fee from parcel fast is a piss take. Yeah, so, right, if you want to carry on chatting, go to that link, and most of us who are in this chat will be on Slingshot's channel in a minute if you want to do that. That was from Gearbest, Tim, that one. And then make sure you subscribe to JGR as well, because Mark does live streams. And if you don't know, Matt's my twin brother. There's his channel. Subscribe to that as well. Richard said, it's a shame JGR Survivor those worlds are the best to describe the current MP. Maybe that's why they got rid of it, Rich. Good night, Jennifer. If you come back on, I'll be on tomorrow at 9 till 11 again. Sometimes I do late, but as Slingshot wanted to do one, I'll go over to his. To be honest, because I'm ill, I've had a bit of enough of talking tonight anyway. Yeah, good night, Jennifer. It's weird, isn't it, Marcus? What do you reckon that is? Well, they've stopped selling knives. Might be the knife delivery thing. Right, see you in a minute, Rich. Yeah, all right, I'm going to call it a night now. Get over onto Slingshot Warriors channel. Yeah, right, I'm going to call it a night. See you over there in a bit. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like before you go. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you on Slingshot. So see if I can get him to make me a mod. See you tomorrow. I'll be on about 9 o'clock again. Good night, everyone. See you later.